very late today. Hi, friends. Okay, so I've been watching more about this whole thing, and oh my goodness. And the reason why I was like even interested at all is because I remember the Miranda Sings character and how I just didn't vibe with it. I was like, what is this? Who is this for? So, hi, what's up, turds, nerds, freaks, and geeks, and all in between? It's me, your girl, Daisy Dame. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. I'm genuinely blessed to have you here. Thank you for joining me when you do, and just hit the like because it's free, and I would really appreciate that. It's very helpful. I am in the process of like switching things up, so bear with me if you don't mind. I really appreciate that. And yeah, so I've just been looking at this whole ordeal even more, and it's really, 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 really wild, honestly. So for those of you who don't know, or may not know, I'm gonna talk about Colleen Ballinger, whose alter ego or character is Miranda Sings, and that whole situation. I'm dressed in blue today because my tummy is a little bit upset. Hi, Cal. Thank you for joining me. The king is here. He's home today because he doesn't feel good either. Whew, it's rough, okay? I don't know what's going on, but it's just I've been feeling rough lately. I think every time I get like emotionally exhausted, it just ends up a physical thing. So I just try to keep pleasant, but moving along. This Colleen Ballinger stuff, this Miranda Sings stuff is really wild. For those of you who don't know, Colleen is a bit older than me even. Yeah, older 30s, almost 40. And like Shane Dawson era, around that time, they made a similar type content. Yeah, I will let him know you say hi. He's doing a bit better, which is good. Yeah, so it's like in this category of Shane Dawson, Onision. Yes, I'm throwing her in the Onision category. Colleen Ballinger, like Trisha Paytas, like they were all this type of YouTuber, this same type of YouTuber. And then, okay, so I understand why certain, children might have vibed with Miranda Sings. I understand why certain people might have liked the character. It was very common at the time for people to throw on that voice before Miranda Sings even existed, believe it or not. People were doing that voice like this, and everybody would do it to be funny. And then she just made it a character. So basically, what Colleen Ballinger did was she took what she saw online that was popular, that everybody was loving it, and they made it a character, okay? So again, just wasn't ever my thing. I never really watched the videos and never really kept up with it. But I did find Adam McIntyre because of this whole situation, just like many other people, I'm sure. And it's very curious, okay? Because now there's this Cody Tyler. If you guys know about the whole fandom, if you know about the whole ordeal, you'll know that Cody came out recently and was talking about the whole situation as well. And oh my gosh, like, I really don't believe that Adam meant for things to go this way. I think that they were simply discussing on a topic that was personal to them due to being in that circumstance, due to living it and being a part of it, and being so young at the time and vulnerable. Oh man. So this Cody character comes in, makes a video as well to discuss and basically back up Adam's claims, which love that. Good to see that. Very good. Please don't forget to hit the like, guys. It's free, and I'm pretty sure it will help my tummy feel better. I'm pretty sure. So please hit the like. But they end up like being able to prove everything Adam has said is correct, and it's like, why did you hold on to that for 3 years, for one, and for two, if you knew that you could like help somebody out of a circumstance, aw, thank you so much. You guys know the drill. Thank you so much for donating. Always take care of yourselves and your families first. I so appreciate that. That helps my belly too. I can make soup with that. I appreciate it. I really do. I just don't get it. I don't know what's going on lately with the belly aches. But okay, so they come out with this video, and it's like Adam had been bullied and like harassed and bothered for years because of this circumstance, because they had the cojones to come out and talk about a prolific character of YouTube at the time, right? When honestly, it was still a 17-year-old, right? Like, I'm pretty sure 17 is when their video went like big, like viral. But it's just very, very curious, right? All of this is very curious. And first of all, my stance, And by the way, the painting of the day is the Kitsune Fox, or spiritual well-being and to feel safe wherever and health and wellness. And yeah, so I'm working on that. And yeah, I don't understand why certain people ever thought certain things were appropriate. They were well old enough to know how to behave around children, especially children that are not your family, that you don't know them, that, you know, they might be fans of you. It comes out more and more all the time about these celebs or these famous people taking advantage of their community or their fans or their subs or whatever it may be. And I just can't fathom that. I cannot fathom that. Like, it's not okay. It's not okay. There's so many things wrong with this. Like, for one, the age causes power imbalance. The platform causes power imbalance. There's a lot of things that it makes it no bueno. It makes it no bueno, right? And obviously Colleen knew very well what they were doing because they kept using children. You exploited children to do your work for you. Like, there's no soft way to put that. That's what happened, Colleen. You genuinely used children to formulate content for an adult character. It's foul ball. It's foul ball. Red flags all over the field. All over the field. Red flags. They were in group chats with all these minis. There was just so much, okay? So let's go back to Cody Tyler. Adam made a video saying that they do not forgive, and Adam does not owe forgiveness to anyone. Not to Colleen, not to Cody. I don't know if it's like Cody Tyler or Corey Tyler. Does anybody know which one it is? Let me see, because I don't want to like get it wrong the whole time, but at the same time I don't care enough. I don't think this person is a good person. They were also an adult. They're okay, so basically who they are is like Colleen's right-hand man, the fixer, if you will. That's who this person is. Cody, Corey, whoever, Tyler. Adam, you don't have to forgive them. Forgiveness takes time. And honestly, if you did forgive them, I would hope it's for your sake and not anyone else's. Because they don't deserve your forgiveness, they don't deserve your pity, and they don't deserve anybody's. This person, first of all, came out to make the video to back Adam up. Great, awesome, cool beans. Again, sat on information that could have cleared their name for 3 years and allowed them to be bullied and harassed. A child, mind you. And this person is around Colleen's age. This person is grown adult, allowing child to be harassed. First of all, foul ball, okay? Like, simple, easy, very simple. Just like, hit the like, because it's free. Thank you. But yeah, it's so simple. Like, I don't get this. So they come out with this video backing them up, but then they get the littlest bit of backlash. So what they do is they, what is it called? It's not privating it, but it's basically unlinking it, or what, I have to think of the right word. See, look at me, all fuzzled up because of this, but unlisted, okay, that's what it is. They unlisted it. So basically it's like, yeah, they apologized to Adam, yeah, they backed them up, yeah, those are all really good things. But then they took that away, right? And of course, to someone who's experienced this in their youth, like, they're gonna see that and think, oh no, they're turning their back on me, or they're taking down their response, or they don't really feel this way. Like, why would they put up a video and then pull it down and hide it real quick, right? So this person comes back out and is like, oh my goodness, the internet's being so mean to me, da da da, like I'm being bullied. Yeah, for 2 days, like for 2-3 days. Well, you let Adam be bullied for years. Like, foul ball, not cool. And for those of you just joining me, thank you so much for talking about the Colleen Ballinger circumstance. And oh boy, it's no bueno, you guys. It is no bueno. The whole thing is, first of all, just terrible. Terrible, terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Okay, let me figure out what this person's name is first before. Okay, it is Cody. Okay, so I'm not a total jerk. It is Cody. Okay, so Cody is like, comes back out and is like, poor me. I'm being bothered. Like, Adam, you should know what this feels like, da da da. Again, grown adult. And this is the problem with social media. I'm going to say it again. It emotionally and mentally stuns people to where they're like stuck in this childish mode And it's not good. It's not good for the mind, body, or soul. One moment. The king seems to need something real quick. I'll be right back because he's not feeling good. So. Okay. Thank you guys for being so understanding. Our stomachs have just like, whew, our stomachs have been hurting, and so he's home for today. And you guys know that the king will always come first, and I should not even apologize for that. But okay, so Cody comes out and says, "Listen, this is what's happened. This is all true," and it backs up these claims. Da 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 da. Right? But then also says, "Poor me. Now I'm the victim." That's a foul ball. Again, grown adult. You're not the victim here, boo boo. You're not the victim, okay? First of all, you waited way too long. Second of all, you're not the victim. Third of all, Julian, I said one moment, honey. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Okay, sorry about that. Again, I apologize. I shouldn't, but I am. Because he just doesn't feel good. And that's why I was trying to make this stream kind of quick and hopefully, just about 20 minutes so that you guys had the information, knew what was going on, and also, like, I had to cancel everything for today. Okay, so Cody says they're the victim, they're not the victim. They were a part of this. They were part of the bullying. They were part of the harassment of children. Colleen used children to do their work and to create their character, and that's really sad. And now neither of them are going to take the blame that they actually need. None of them are actually going to take responsibility. And Cody's coming out saying, "What do you guys want me to do? You want me to just go? You want me to just go? You want me to take my stuff down?" No, no one's asking for that. We want you to take accountability for your actions and stand behind that with your chest. Like, say it with your chest. If you're sorry, like, you have to keep saying sorry as many times as it takes. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like, I know that people might not be aware of this. But if you harmed somebody to this degree, you apologize as many times as it takes. You don't ever stop. If you're really sorry, you don't ever stop. And this is why Adam doesn't have to forgive. And I think part of why I get so bothered by this situation is that Adam obviously has gone through some childhood PTSD. And as someone who's experienced childhood PTSD, I understand that this is more than him just reliving it. It's a lot more than that for him, okay? So I'm sure that genuinely he just wanted to touch on the topic and leave it be, right? I don't think it was like others like Cody who wanted the views, wanted the attention, and were well aware that they would get it. Like, y'all knew your place in this. Y'all knew your name would get attention. Y'all knew it was going to get more than 600 views. Because there's this point where they're like, "I just wanted to make this video for my community." No, stop it. You're not a wimpy baby. Like, quit it. Grown adult. Grown adult. Listen to this.
Commented on Dustin Daly's video saying, "It was so hard watching that Dustin video. Like, I know he's right, but it was just so hard because it's so hard to deal with all of this." Comes Dustin's accusation.
It's so hard to deal with all this. Are you serious? Are you serious? You're a grown adult who did this to children for years. You don't get to go online and boo-hoo about this now. You just don't. You just don't. Please hit the like if you haven't already. It really means a lot. I just really feel bad for Adam, and what he needs to know is that he doesn't have to forgive. He doesn't have to forget. But if he does forgive, it should be for himself and for his sake and for his own mental well-being. Honestly, I don't want to even waste any more breath on this Cody person because this ain't about you, boo-boo. This ain't about you. It ain't about you. And for you to, like, take this topic and turn it around and then make it about yourself, God golly, I just don't get it. Why does everybody need to, like, have to be the victim? Why don't you just let the victims be the victims and then piss off, mate? Like, simple. I don't know. It's crazy to me. This situation should have never happened. It's a really messed up one. And it's wild to see these things play out. Not just in real time, but then to see everybody's reactions to it down the road. I really think Adam can take, when he's ready, he could take a break. I don't think people, like, other YouTubers should be like, go take a break, right? Like, I'm not that person that's like, this is what you have to do. I'm saying when you're ready, when you're willing, that would might be good, right? I understand that childhood PTSD, it lasts a long time. It takes a lot of healing, and there's a lot of things to go through. And they may think that they're through it. They may think that, oh, I've dealt with it, and things will just bubble up to the surface, and you're like, whoa, like, how, where did this come from? I thought I dealt with all that, right? Like, I thought I'd been through all this. And then, you know, you never know. Little things could still come up. It is understandable that Adam is upset as they are because of what they've been through. Their reaction to the circumstance is all understandable because they lived it, they went through it. The reaction of Cody and Colleen is unacceptable because they are grown adults who use children for content and still do to this day. Like, what? What? I don't know. My mind is always blown by the lengths people will go to get that clout, to get that attention. But it's gotten more and more wild over the years. So should I really be surprised? Probably not, honestly. And like I said, please don't forget to hit the like. Yeah, so basically, people are even calling her the G word and not like an OG, like the bad G word, right? Because they asked a child personal questions about their booty life. Like, what? Huh? Like, about their, things that you should never talk to a child about, first of all. It's so uncomfortable. And then they send them underwear. Naughty undies, not just undies, y'all. It wasn't like they sent undies. It was like naughty undies, which is just, whoa. And that's a fact. There's no denying that. I think that Colleen is going to play this off like nothing's happened, that it's no big deal. But obviously it is a big deal. And I genuinely hope that Adam, maybe, I don't know, do what you need to do, whether that's therapy, whether that's taking up a new hobby. Worry about yourself and don't worry about any of these other people, because I can see that like the weight of this might be getting to them, and you don't have to allow that to happen. Okay, you don't have to take that on you anymore. Okay, just know that you didn't do anything wrong, and she clearly was gaslighting and bullying again children. And this is somebody that was winning like awards, Nickelodeon awards or whatever, right? Like, so many people are saying that they were using and manipulating the teenager. It was this parasocial, one-sided relationship. And it began when he was just 13. And she was already in her 30s. I think another reason why this hits home so much for me is that Adam looks so much like my nephew. And I just love my nieces and nephews more than anything. I have over 10 nieces and nephews, a big, beautiful Irish family. And it just hurts my heart to see him hurting. I think of my family, and if a grown woman were to do that to one of my nieces and nephews, and how I would respond, because oh my goodness, his parents are beautiful and they handled it with grace. I will tell you that. So there was plenty of receipts, group chats called the weenies, DMs, and other media receipts, as well as clips. He was 17 when he posted Colleen Ballinger Stop Lying, the video that exposed the beginning of all of this. At first, it really didn't take much attention. Like, not many people were paying attention. But now they're certainly paying attention, as they should be. Colleen, you should be held accountable. Just as Shane Dawson and Onise Young should be held accountable. Y'all are foul. Y'all put that out there. Okay? That's on you. Like, you can't blame anyone but yourself at this point. The fact that they even made fun of his mental health when he was struggling, kicked out of his own community, exiled as a child. Like, what? Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy mocking people. Doing this passive aggressiveness. That's so sad. Like, grown adults in their 30s. Listen, I'm 34 and I could not fathom treating a mini like that. Could not fathom. Oh my gosh. And also, before I end this, just know that now Adam has come out to say that this person greatly affected their body issues, and that's even worse. Please hit the like if you guys haven't already. this conversation is one that needs to be had. And please, please, I need your help. I can't do this alone. And I'm not begging you for super chats or anything like that. I never ask you guys for anything. So please, please, the like is surely good enough for me. Right, and somebody has to talk about it. Somebody has to talk about it. And nobody should be silenced. Nobody should feel silenced when it comes to their circumstance. And this body dysmorphia or body issues from it, and her always calling people skinny, and like him struggling to look that way as he did as a child, it's all really messed up. Cody, like, all I can say is you probably need therapy, okay? This ain't about you, boo-boo. Go get help, okay? You're not the center of the world and the attention of all this. It's just not so. And Colleen, take accountability. Apologize for real. Apologize to his parents, behind the scenes and publicly. Own up to what you did, whether you think they were sensitive times. Oh my gosh, you guys. Bleh, like, I cannot handle this. No, you were just a gross person. You always have been. Okay? Okay, awesome. Simple. Okay. For those of you who don't know, the king and I are hurting today. So, a little bit of an upset stomach. I don't know what's going on, but that's that. But if you do hit the like, I'm sure it'll help us feel much better. I'm going to let you go get up about your day because got to check in on him, got to take care of myself, and who knows, maybe I'll stream again later because there's plenty to talk about. So, I really adore you guys. Take care of yourselves and your loved ones. Thank you so, so much, all of you, and Kel especially for donating. It so warms my heart, and you guys know I don't want to bother anyone ever about these things, and I know times are hard. So when you're happy, I'm happy, and when you take care of yourselves, that takes care of me too. Okay? So thank you very much. Thank you. Stay awake, stay awake, stay well. Thank you for coming to your very own deprogramming session, and you certainly won this one. Okay, bye guys. And